Hey everyone, I just wanted to share one of the trades that I took today, which is October 25th. Today there was no red folder news, but we know Powell is speaking later in the day. So sometimes, when I say later, it's even post market, right? So sometimes the market likes to price in that news, and Powell is great for volatility, so I was ready. One of the things I wanted to share was there were two trades I took. One was pre-market and one was yesterday swing. So I wouldn't say like I held for the whole move. The swing I held for longer time, but the move that I took pre-market, the short that I took pre-market, I didn't wait like to get the whole move because I didn't want I didn't want to be in the trade before 9:30, like after 9:30 basically, because I wasn't sure about it, that where it will go, and I got my 2 RR, so I was pretty happy with that. Having said that, still a learning process, so we'll try to improve there. So I wanted to share what I saw today so that it becomes easy. So one thing is I wanted to share, this is the 30 minutes time, 9:30. So this is the candle where the market opens will look before, right? So why I was really short biased, and I called it on my Twitter account that maybe the manipulation is on daily. So let me show you ES and NQ. Let me hide this. So this is a daily FVG here, and this is a daily fair value gap here. Now they have their importance, no doubt about it. But why this was more important than other daily FVG is because if you look on NQ, we had equal lows, almost equal lows, basically liquidity right here, right? So firstly that, so this line, right? So this becomes like great liquidity because just below a fair value gap, just yeah, just below the fair value gap, we have equal highs liquidity. So that is very important, that the quality of this fair value gap is very high. Now the next thing why this becomes important is look at what happened yesterday. So we want to see together, right? We'll talk in terms of probabilities. So yesterday this fair value gap got tested here like at 1, but where was NQ? NQ didn't test it, right? But when the news came, I think it was Google earnings, both tested the fair value gap together. When that happens, the probability of a rejection, if a rejection happens, is very high and very big. So the rejection wouldn't be small. So that's where I thought like, okay, we can really test this low or this low here. Now today morning, so this was the reason of swing trade, right? Now today morning, what did we see? So now I will focus mainly on ES. Uh, and the reason I wanted to focus on ES is if you see ES has been weaker and it had a red candle, so I was focusing on that. So first and foremost what we see is a 12-hour order block, right right here. So this was my POI if the manipulation has happened beforehand. Did the manipulation happen beforehand? I think it did. I am considering this daily thing as manipulation. So this becomes a 12-hour order block, which is our POI, right? So when the day started, I like to mark my hourly candles high because I'm looking for manipulation and trying to be part of it. So this was my 6-hour high, right? And right here is my 4-hour high, the last candle. So the market started here. So let's bring back that candle, that line. So this is my last red candle's 4-hour high, right? I did understand that we may go here, but I didn't want to be biased on that. So now we have set the bias that I wanted to be short. So I'm looking for any chance where the manipulation can happen here, right? So let's go to 15 minutes now. So right here, these are my time windows, right? And there was overlaps, and this is at 8, right? So we have established that this can be a good region. This is a remember this is a 12-hour order block, but more importantly, what is the previous candle? So 6-hour previous candle is red, 4-hour previous candle is red. So when something wants to go from uh, like if the move has to be big, ideally it shouldn't start with red. Like yes, you can go up and then form this as a block, but the probability of red to green is low, right? And manipulations happen when the previous candle is also when the manipulation is against the trend. So what my idea was that anytime you test this 4-hour or this 6-hour and come back, then I am considering this as manipulation. So what I did was I took a shot here when I saw this 15 minutes. But right now I wasn't sure because think about this. Everything matches, time window and everything. But let's see just this. Now here you can have a consolidation and continue going up. But then when the price came here, that's when I added to my position. So what I did was this was my position earlier and I had like a good buffer for that. I was targeting the low here, right? Okay, this is the wrong one. So let me choose the short one. So here, so I was targeting, I gave it some good buffer here, and then I was targeting here. Now what happened was, uh, when the price came here, I added and immediately reduced the risk and I made this trade, which becomes 2, but now my size is full position size. So this was the trade I took today. I hope it helps. You can see how the first manipulation I considered was daily, and then I was looking for another high time frame manipulation which has to be less than daily. So I was open about 4, 6, 12, but because it came in my time window and I saw a reaction, I took the trade. Now, what I did wrong was I was targeting this, but right here was 915, and I was happy with my gains. So I locked the gains here. I could have held longer and made a big chunk, but it is what it is. Still learning, still the student of market. But again, I hope it helps. Please, if please like, share, subscribe, comment. Any feedback would be great. Thanks, everyone.